Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here, and welcome to another episode of Wizard Watch, the weekly show where we look at the top moments from Monday Night Raw. And we've got to start off with the fact that there have been newly crowned women's tag team champions in Raquel and Liv Morgan. I love this duo, little and large I like to call them. They just work. There's something about them that's so damn likeable. And of course this wasn't without controversy, because not only did we get this major news, we also saw Trish Stratus, that's right, heel turn and turn on Becky. Of course it was supposed to be Lita and Becky defending the belts, as it was them as tag team champions, but Lita got randomly attacked backstage, and of course this is the whodunit scenario. Who attacked Lita? Now the obvious response to that would be, surely it's got to be Trish, but I think there's more to this. I think there's more layers to this. I think it's less predictable, but a heel turn nonetheless from Trish Stratus on Becky. I wonder if this is going to set up a match between the two of them. Now moving on to what was a banger of a main event, Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa. Basically Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. And then of course Solo Sikoa got the victory, and then from randomly backstage in just a wild panic, you got Matt Riddle and Sami Zayn come out to the rescue, and of course you got this face off between the Usos and Solo Sikoa and Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn and Matt Riddle. So do you think they're setting up a match 3-on-3 between those two opposing sides? It sure looks like it. But also, I've got a question. Okay, Riddle and Zayn came out to help Owens, as you'd expect. But where were anybody in the locker room when Cody Rhodes was getting viciously attacked by Brock Lesnar? I've just got to bring that up. Where were they? Now, speaking of Cody Rhodes, he came out and, in a nutshell, he challenged Brock Lesnar to a matchup at Backlash, or Cody said WrestleMania Backlash. I swear it's just Backlash. Clear that up for me in the comments section. And understandably, of course, he's going to want revenge on Brock Lesnar. I wonder if this is actually going to result in a matchup between the two of them at Backlash. We'll have to wait and see. Now, when it comes to Damage Control, there's definitely some trouble in paradise. Initially, Bayley wanted to get involved in a triple threat #1 contendership match, potentially for a shot at Bianca's Raw title, and then Dakota and Io sort of stepped in, and they thought it would be best if Io got involved in the match, and she did, and she won the match, which I thought was quite surprising. Like, going over a newly repackaged, well, not repackaged, but name changing Piper Niven, and of course Meechin, got the victory. And it's safe to say that Bayley's not too impressed with this, so surely the cracks are starting to show with Damage Control, and they're going to shake things up, and maybe there's a split. Of course, Bayley brought up the fact that there's going to be the WWE draft coming soon, and that she's going to do her best to pull the strings to get those together, but I think in a way they're probably going to be split. Now, talking of a banger of a matchup, we got an awesome matchup between the Alpha Academy and the Usos. I thought this was one of the matches of the night. You've got to love a bit of Otis, or Otis. He's just the gift that keeps on giving. Such a great comedic act. But on a side note, I really hope that they heat Chad Gable up in the singles main event scene, or at least the mid-card to upper-card scene, because he has got the ability. He has got the charisma. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Kurt Angle, but I certainly get Kurt Angle vibes when I think of Chad Gable. He's been a shining star in WWE as of late. On a side note, we got some more Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio shenanigans. We got a matchup between Finn and Ray where Finn won. I mean, how the heck is Finn even in a ring after what happened at WrestleMania? Like, literally gashing his head. Like, what the heck? Kudos to him. We got a matchup also between Bronson Reed and Bobby Lashley, which ended in a count out. I'm okay with that, because seemingly that plants the seeds for a matchup between the two of them at Backlash, and I'm down for it. I think it actually be a pretty good feud and a great way to heat up Bronson Reed. Overall, a fairly solid show. I thought it was pretty decent. Wasn't groundbreaking, but again, this is the fallout from WrestleMania, and of course the draft is coming up soon, where potentially we might see the return of Bray Wyatt some point down the line. Fingers crossed, toes crossed. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much, as always, for watching the video. It'd be very much appreciated if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new. And we'll catch you in the next one.